So a quick Friday update. This morning I was at 226.6, which I started last week at 229, 230, somewhere right in there. So I think it was 229. So right at 2.6 pounds or 2.4 pounds for the week. I've been really good hitting my calories. I'm eating about 2,000 calories a day, give or take 100. I've been, I think, as low as 1850, and I've been as high as 22. And I have been getting much closer the later half of the week to my protein goal, trying to get up around 200 to 210. So it's been really good. I've been trying to eat lean protein and kind of splitting the carbs and fats. And I had, several people offering advice on here. And the bottom line, I know what to do. My problem has never been a knowledge problem. Now, I will say in our society now we have information overload. And so every time you pull up something on losing weight, there's a different diet and different strategy, But, keto or vegan or paleo or all these different types. But I always kind of come back to anything that's like the extreme one way or the other is probably not going to be the best. I think probably something that's a little more balanced is probably wise. And so that's kind of where I always land. And so I'm trying to be really balanced in my nutrition and just hit my calories and my macros, especially my protein. Not as worried carbs and fat, which one's there as long as they're good fats. But like I said, it's never for me been a knowledge problem of what to do. It's been a commitment and just sticking with my commitment. So I've been really good. Been proud of myself. I've tracked my meals. I've logged every single meal, everything I've eaten for the last week, and done really, really well with that. The catalyst for all this really is not necessarily weight. Weight's kind of a byproduct of the bigger problem. About a year and a half ago, I went to the doctor, had my blood work done and everything, and he was like, well, your A1C is getting a little bit higher. It's not pre-diabetic or anything like that. Just we need to kind of bring it down a little bit. Well, then I went back about 6 months later and had my blood work done again, and it's about 0.3 higher than last time. Not pre-diabetic, but it's trending in the wrong direction. So we really need to bring that back down. And I've always kind of said, well, if I ever had a health problem or whatever, then I would get really serious and make sure. But it seems kind of ridiculous to wait till I have the problem to do something. And so finally it was just, all right, I don't want to go back for another checkup in 6 months or whatever and have my blood work done again. And well, it's still trending the wrong direction. And so the weight is a byproduct of it. I know bringing my weight down will bring my A1C down, and eating better and being in really good shape. And so that was kind of the catalyst of it, was I really need to get that down. And the other thing is just how I feel when I'm exercising, working out, doing stuff with my kids. Just the more sugar I eat, the more inflammation I have, the more inflamed I feel. My joints or tendons hurt and things like that. And it's not supposed to be that way. And you can say, well, I'm getting older or whatever. I'm 47 now. That's just part of it. And it is, but I don't know that it's supposed to be. I think a lot of that's just diet and nutrition, and in our country, how much more weight we tend to carry around from what we eat. And so it's not I need to do this to look better or feel better about myself. A lot of it is just simply I want to feel good, and I know to do that I've got to get the weight down and get those things back in check. And so, like I said, that's the catalyst of it. It's not a I don't know how to do it. It's just sticking with it. And so the last week I've stuck with it really, really well. It's been super helpful with just a few people checking in with me and asking how I'm doing, because there have been several times where I've thought, I mean, I'm tired, I'm kind of cranky because I'm hangry, so I want a Whataburger. I want to go get some chocolate or go get some ice cream, and I have not. So, been a good week. I'll keep you updated as I go. This is day 8, down 2.4 pounds. Have a great day.